Hi, this is SLKJDFV from the Unity community, and this is update number 7, update video number 7 of the Dungeon Editor Toolkit, part of the RPG toolkit I'm working on. Just a nice little update for you all here. I'll get back to that one in a second. I added a lot of optimizations and updates in this video for you guys. I will be releasing another web player soon with a different dungeon and map, as well as different settings. So, for you guys. You may remember that I did add a feature so that you can make certain blocks destroyable or not, depending on your choice. But what I wanted to show you in this update is a nice little tool I came up with. You just click this button here, and it opens up a nice little tool window. So now you can push space and full screen this and just work in full screen. And then you have tools to extrude and build upwards. You also no longer use the right click key to destroy. You just click this button here, and you'll notice that it actually selects the blocks you're highlighting, whereas with extrude it sets on top. This feature currently does not work. I don't have it implemented, but you'll notice that it makes a little tiny thing. What this will allow you to do is actually paint the faces of whatever side you're selecting. This tool here does work. It's called block swap, and if you want to quickly change like this to like stone, you just select block swap, select your block, and there you go. And you can swap blocks. The other update that I did, which was a massive improvement, is I actually did a major optimization to the way it renders. So now you can actually have brush sizes of really high values, and it no longer takes a while to create that. If you'll notice, I'll just quickly, I have this set to change block. I'm just going to change the entire top row to stone. You'll see that it happens almost immediately. See that? Now I'm going to go to extrude, and I'm going to create a roof. And you'll notice that it also happens almost immediately. See that? Now just to show you this is still very quickly, I'm going to create one also 16 blocks high, which will cause it to hit the roof of the chunks. So click, and see that? Still very quick, very fast. I'd like to intrude. So I'm just going to do that by just simply bringing this back down to 1 and just drag down. And there you go. See how fast that was? So, as before, you only had like a max size of 10, which as you can see is quite tiny, and it used to take like 3 seconds to create that. Now it creates it almost instantly, or instantaneously. You also notice that there is an update to the hollow shaped feature. It now actually just creates a border instead of making a solid shape with the inner ring. Now it makes the inner ring as well as the outside edges. So you also have the feature to overwrite blocks when you're creating. So if you actually have like a solid shape and you're doing this, and you go to create blocks, it will overwrite the blocks that are that exist here and here, or whatever blocks that come in its way. It will erase those blocks and replace them. So that's pretty much what I've done with the engine so far. Just some optimizations and quick fixes. There is also this little menu up here called RPG Toolkit. I'm not sure if I showed that in the last video, where you just click it and you can create a dungeon, and you just specify the values, and then you just click generate, and it will create the chunk container and generate all the chunks instantaneously. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this and just show you that real quick. Make a chunk size of 16. We're going to have 4 chunks across, 4 chunks wide, and don't generate a border. And there you go. There's our nice little chunk. Now we're going to come in here, close this. Now I want to open up my toolbar. And now, let's see. You'll also notice that the max width and depth are the size of the total chunks. And you'll see it still very quickly. It created 64 times 64 blocks in just a matter of seconds. Whereas before, you'd probably be waiting a few hours. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to the next web player, which will the next web player will basically be an in-game level editor, where I will give you guys tools to create your own blocks and stuff. So go ahead and, well, go ahead. So, if you guys have not gotten a chance to play my web player that I made, you can find the link to it in my forum post. So go ahead and play that, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Bye-bye.